G'day YouTubers, Brett here from Overtime Gaming with you once again, and welcome back to some more FIFA 13 Connected Career Mode with, of course, Newcastle United, the Black and White Army, the Toon Army, the Mighty Magpies. You can see we're looking at the new away kit that has just been released for Newcastle now, and this will start next season. I have already ordered myself the players version, the outfield players version, modelled by Stephen Taylor there. I've actually got a long sleeve one coming. No name or anything on the back on that one. The name will be on the back for the home shirt after the transfer window, to be fair. But it's a lovely, lovely kit. You can see the goalkeeper one modelled by Rob Elliott as well. That's not a good sign to me. I believe that means we're going to get rid of Tim Krul. But, hey, I think it's really nice. Let me know your opinions on it. As you can see, it is transfer window time, and we have a deal lined up here, guys, for Hugo Lloris. Absolutely huge. £500,000 and Jeremy Menez go to Tottenham, and we get the 87 overall goalkeeper, 26 years of age, from Tottenham, Hugo Lloris. Absolutely great move for us if we can pull it off. You see, we got a £5 million offer here for Brahimi. That's what we counter offer from Sampdoria. Huge offer. Brahimi's a guy we are looking to offload, and if we can get the Menez for Lloris deal, we could pull off a deal for Mbiwa as well, offering 6 million and Ruffier, and that will be huge because that strengthens our midfield and strengthens our goalie position. You can see the Brahimi counter offer was accepted. We're trying to pull a deal here for Granera, 22-year-old centre attack midfielder, 79 overall, same rating as Sissoko. Trying to pull off a deal for him from Lyon. He's going to be one of my main targets. If we don't get him in this episode, he will be coming to us in January. But you can see we're also trying to pull off a deal for Remy, trying to strengthen our attack force. Goals have been something we've struggled for. And you can see, guys, in this episode, it is the 30th of August, so we got one more day left for transfers. So the transfer deadline day will be tomorrow, and it will be included in this episode. But first, we've got the European Super Cup final, guys, and of course the European Super Cup final is between the Champions League winners, which in this case is Barcelona, and the Europa League winners, which in this case is Newcastle. Huge game for us. It's called the Copa Europa in this. Huge game for us. I believe if we win, we get 1.5 million, to be fair, for our transfer budget. So that would be great for us. Allows us to go out and buy a couple more players. It's just going to be a huge game. We're going up against one of the best teams in the world in this game. Arguably one of the best teams ever. They've kind of destroyed their reputation this year in real life. But they've still got Messi and the likes of that, and Alexis Sanchez and players like that. But you can see we still haven't really made too much changes this off-season. Just to Ali Sissoko joining the club. He will get a start again today. But all of this could change after today's episode. We could be looking at a completely different side, with a new goalkeeper, a new centre defensive midfielder, and possibly a new centre attacker midfielder coming off the bench, and a new striker coming off the bench. So you have to stay tuned. All of that will be up after this this game, but it will still be in this episode. You have to stay tuned to find out if we can pull those deals off. But as you can see, straight away, 6 minutes in, Lionel Messi absolutely tears us apart. And you'll notice this is a reoccurring thing in this game. He's the one player I've played and has actually torn my defensive part single-handedly. I mean, we've played Luis Suarez, we've played Gareth Bale, and they didn't seem as good as they possibly could be. And we've managed to shut them down, especially Bale. We shut down very well when we played Tottenham. It was actually Dembele that took us apart when we played Tottenham. But in this game, Messi was just a completely different sort of player. Completely different way of taking us apart, and there was nothing we could do to stop him. But whether our offense can keep us in the game and whether Ruffier can keep us in the game, you'll have to find out. But it looked like Barca were going to go up 2-0 very early then, but Ruffier came up with a strong save from a shot that was pretty much straight at him. But we just can't get the ball. But right now, you can see Gouffron's name appear in the top corner. And that, of course, is because he's just been placed on the transfer list by us. I love Gouffron. He obviously was our 12th Man of the Season award, with Brahimi as a close runner-up. And you've seen already a deal going through for Brahimi, and he may be gone at the end of this game. So we'll lose a big impact player off the bench, who actually scored us the winner in the 90th minute in the last game. But we may also be losing our 12th man of the season. He was a great utility player last year for us. Fantastic save there by Ruffier. He was a great utility man for us last year. Made a lot of starts for us and kept scored some quality goals. But he's just not that consistent goal scorer or complete impact player I want coming off the bench. Which is why we're looking to shift him to either allow us to get Granera, the centre attacker midfielder, who will be an awesome impact player, replacing straight up Brahimi. Younger than Brahimi and better as well, to be fair. And he's who we're targeting. Or looking to bring in like Remy. Remy, of course, is a proven goal scorer and is better at scoring goals than Gouffron is. So if we could pull off a deal that sends Gouffron to QPR and gets us like Remy, I'm definitely going to try and pull the trigger on that. I don't really want to spend too much on Remy. They do want 10 million for him. I haven't got that much to spend on him. I'm probably willing to go up to 7, to be fair. But hey, it's transfer deadline day next, and I may have to force myself to go up. Of course, prices do go up on transfer deadline day, which is why I'm trying to get Remy, Loris and Mbiwa the day before the transfer deadline day, just so I don't have to pay that premium price. But of course today, guys, is Saturday, which means it is comment of the week. It's the first comment of the week for this season, and let's get it underway. You haven't had too many videos to comment on so far, but hopefully we will get more comments. Of course, I said in yesterday's episode, the winners of comment of the week will be entered into comment of the season award, and the winner of comment of the season will actually win something like Xbox Live points or PlayStation 3 points, whatever it is. So definitely get your comments flowing into a chance to be entered on that. One thing you can easily comment on is your opinion on the new Newcastle kits that are at the start of the video. I think they're really nice, to be fair, and I've already got my away shirt, and it will be my away shirt for Ultimate Team next year as well. But let's get underway anyway. But what a fantastic goal. Captain Fantastic stops me in mid-speech, and Johan Cabaye scores an absolute corker. And that draws this game up, guys, and all of a sudden we're on a level playing field with Barcelona. This is huge. Obviously, we are playing at the new camp today, and this is just going to be a huge result if we can pull this out. Losing to Barcelona is no disgrace, to be fair, and I will have no problems about losing to them. But if we can pull a result out or force this into extra time, I am going to be over the moon. But as I was saying, of course, comment of the week, and the first one goes to Platinum Gaming 84. And that was on the season awards video, and he said, totally agree with all the awards and love the face cam thing. Now this is something I wanted your opinion on. If you haven't seen the awards video, definitely go check it out. As I was speaking over the awards, oh, we get lucky there. As I was speaking over the awards, I actually had a face cam going, so you could see me speaking and everything in the video as well. If you liked that and you want me to do it more, so things like transfer windows, cup finals and stuff like that, let me know and I'll start including it more. I obviously know it was out of sync on YouTube, the audio and the actual face cam, but I have no idea why that was. It was completely in sync when I looked at it on my desktop before uploading, and then all of a sudden I uploaded it and it just came up out of sync. But I don't know how I'm going to fix that, but I'll look it up more. If you do want me to do it more, just let me know in the comment section below if you want me to do that more. Also, with the awards, if there was any awards that you think I should have included but didn't, let me know in the comment section below as well. I'll take note of them and I'll include them in the next video. But you can see here, Cabaye's got a free kick against Barcelona. Can he curl this one in? He floats over the top there, hits the wall, but forces a corner for us. Ben Arfa's going to look to whip this one into the back post. Just a poor corner, and we don't get anything on it, to be fair, and Barca just get rid of the ball. But also, the next one on there was also one about the 12th man award. This was actually possibly one of my favourite awards. I hadn't seen anyone else use it before. Obviously, I've watched basketball a lot, and there's the 6th man of the season award, and of course that's for the utility player, comes off the bench, doesn't regularly start, but comes off the bench and adds that impact. So I wanted to include that into football, to be fair, and the 12th man of the season award was perfect for that, because it meant I could have that player who wasn't a regular starter, that came off the bench to be most of the time, but did come in for starts every now and then, and just really helped our team. And obviously Gouffron was that man last season. Don't know who it's going to be this season, but if you want me to include that award for next time, let me know in the comment section below. Probably my favourite award, and I really like that. And the final comment of the week, guys, is from Thomas Skelly, who is consistently there for comment of the week, and I really thank you for that, mate. Obviously, everyone else, you need to get commenting as well to get yourself in with a chance to win the Microsoft points or the PlayStation Network points, or money even, voucher thing, at the end of the season. And he said, so why does everyone call a good cross or pass for a goal a sweaty goal? It's good football strategy if you get a second player to actually get a clean run. You had at least 3 chances to pass across for an open net goal, but chose instead to try and blast it past the opposing keeper. The results were, of course, he made easy saves. Now, I completely agree with this. I hate the sweaty goal thing. I hate it when people moan about sweaty goals and they hit the post. They were very lucky once again. I hate it when people complain about sweaty goals and even say sweaty goals. It's just pointless. If you've made a run with a player and you've broke through with the defence and the goalkeeper comes to shut you down and you play the ball back across the box for a player that's supported you with a great run and is there for an open net goal and scores it, I have no problem with that. I don't see what the issue with that is. In real life, a player wouldn't take the keeper on one-on-one every single time. If there's a player that's made a break, broke the defence and has a hell of a lot easier chance than the player with the ball now, he would actually pass that. So I don't see what the problem is. Obviously I know it does happen quite a lot and I do see why people get annoyed about it, but I'm not really fussed about it. I want to know your opinion on the sweaty goal front, if that's what I can call it. Let me know what you guys think of it, or if you really think it is that bad. Now, of course, I could have done it more and I could do it a lot more than I do now, but the thing is, I've got a really shit Xbox control, and the actual pass button, the A button, and the through ball button, the Y, are really insensitive. And you press them and you have to hold them down for ages and they just don't work, or if they do work, they pass it way too heavy, so it doesn't always work. So a lot of the times when I'm through on goal like that, I do just hit it because I have more faith in my shoot button than I do in my passing buttons and stuff. Luckily for my birthday I have got a new Xbox remote because mine was fucked, so that will all be sorted now, so hopefully we'll score a few more goals. But thanks for the opinions there, guys, and let me know about everything I've spoke about in this video so far, what you think of it, and just get commenting on everything you possibly can for this video. But you can see we're heading into the 90th minute here, guys, and it's still all square at 1-1. We almost had a chance there, but you can see we're heading into extra time. This is what we did in the Europa League final, and we have managed to force extra time here in the European Super Cup final against arguably the best team in the world, Barcelona. Obviously not in real life. The best team in the world now are Bayern Munich. Actually, you know what? I'm going to open that up to a discussion. I think the best team in the world are Bayern Munich. Who do you guys think are the best team in the world? It can be anyone you want. My opinion is Bayern Munich, with Juventus as second. I would include Borussia Dortmund in that, but the fact is they've lost Goetze, they're going to lose Lewandowski, they're most likely going to lose Hummels and Royce as well, so I'm not including them in that. But just let me know what you guys think. Obviously, I'm not going to say someone like Newcastle. We are nowhere near the best team in the world. I mean, we only just escaped relegation. But, of course, we do play Arsenal tomorrow, and if we can pick up a nice win against Arsenal, it will put a bit of a smile back on some Geordie faces, just giving us a bit more faith in the team and showing the fans what we can actually do as a club, and that's what we're hoping. Now, I don't know if you saw, guys, the bit that's sportsdirect.com. Obviously Mike Ashley, the owner of Newcastle United, owns Sports Direct as well. If you don't know what Sports Direct is, guys, Sports Direct is a massive sports company over here in the UK. It's if you're an American, it's much like Modell's, places like that. It just sells every sort of sports gear you can possibly get, cheap clothing, everything like that as well. And it's just huge over here now, guys. It's a lot of it, to be fair, but it is huge over here. And you see we're heading to the second half of extra time, still 1-1. But as I was saying, on the Sports Direct website, they released this story about Newcastle United making a play and already agreeing a deal with the agent of Wayne Rooney. And that completely shocked a lot of people. But Mike Ashley has actually come out and said this is not true. They've retracted the statement. He's also fired the person that has released that statement. But it just got my opinion thinking on Newcastle. Obviously, we do have the money to go out and buy Rooney. This is the thing about lots of fans of Newcastle and people looking at Newcastle. They think Newcastle don't have a lot of money. We're actually one of the richest clubs in the league. It's just Mike Ashley's a stingy bastard and doesn't like spending money on the club. He prefers to reinvest in facilities and reinvest in Sports Direct. And I can understand that. He has built us a very good club, to be fair, and he has built us into a solid club that has got a big future. If you look at our youth team, it's absolutely fantastic. With a lot of England internationals and stuff in there. So it is a big youth club. And I can understand everything he does, but I think there are times where he has to invest. So we do have the money to go out and get Rooney. Even though a lot of people don't look at us thinking that we do. But we do. And it would be a great signing for Newcastle. I mean, having him play behind Cisse and just in front of Sissoko and Cabaye and Ben Arfa would be absolutely insane. Could you imagine that, guys? And my ultimate team would be freaking insane. And if we did sign Rooney, there was no way I would not be doing Newcastle next year. I would 100% be choosing Newcastle as my club for next season's series. And I just think that would be absolutely outstanding. I do hope we make a play for Rooney, but one thing I don't think it will happen, but I would love it to happen. But we scored a goal here! Niang in the 120th minute, guys! Oh, I didn't see that coming. We could be European Super Cup champions here, guys. I'm going to say that makes us the fucking best team in Europe. I don't care. Oh, we just made the counter-attack there. Niang makes a clean run through the defence. Pio and PK did not pick him up. And all of a sudden, we're on top here, guys. We're in the last minute of extra time. I'm going to use a history quote here, guys. Some of the crowd are on the pitch. They think it's all over. It is now! Yes! Oh, I haven't used that in a long time. But you can see here, guys, we do win the European Super Cup. Huge, huge result for us. We get a first trophy of the season. Massive. This could be the sign for great things to come for the club. And it could be a great way to send out Menez, Gouffran, Brahimi and Ruffier. Leave them with another European trophy under their belt. And I'm going to say it, if they have left the club and if they do leave the club in the future, I respect to them for being part of this side. It's massive for the club. But you can see here, we get 1.5 million. QPR turned down the bid for Remy. We don't go through with that. You can see here we're trying to make another play for Granero. And our chief executive is saying that we could get him for around 6.9 million. So I'm going to try and do that deal without giving away Gouffran. That would be absolutely insane for us. But as I was saying, I hope we do sign Rooney. I don't think it will happen. But if we do sign him, I just hope it means we still keep Cabaye, Sissoko and Ben Arfa and Cisse. We don't lose any of them. You see here, the deal for Mbiwa is accepted and we do offer him a contract. This could be a huge player coming to the club. Alongside that, guys, the Hugo Lloris deal has been confirmed. Hugo Lloris, arguably one of the best keepers in the world, is now the Newcastle keeper. That does mean we lose Jeremy Menez. He is no longer at the club. You can see we sold Brahimi there for 5 million. Belgium offered me their international job. I turn it down. But what a huge signing for Hugo Lloris. We have absolutely got one of the best keepers in the world as we head into transfer deadline day. That 100% solidifies our defence. That was an outstanding signing. I know we've given up Menez in the process, but Menez really hasn't done that much for us and no teams were interested in him. So offloading him to get one of the world's best keepers, I'm 100% okay with that. What do you guys think of the deal? You can see it there on the screen. Just massive for us. We do sell Brahimi. Again, what do you think of the Brahimi sale for 5 million? He was only worth like 4, so 5 million for me is acceptable. You see here, Granera's just turned down. They want 10 million for him. I can't offer them 10 million for him. He's a player I really want. But I can't offer him 10 million at this stage. We'll have to go back in for him in January. We'll make one last ditch play at him. That's for 6.5 million. And I think it's Gouffran once again that we do include in this deal. Let me just have a look at the rest of the players down here. But no, Gouffran is the best option. So we do include him in the deal. Oh, am I still looking? Obviously, I don't know why I didn't edit this out. This is piss poor by me. I'm sorry. But we do include Gouffron, so 6 million and Gouffron is what we're going to offer them. I believe that's what I offered before, but I completely forgot. So we're going to offer him again. We see Mbiwa accepts our deal. Ruffier has left the club now, guys. So thank him for all the stuff he's put in. He obviously was the player of the season last year. But we do strengthen our midfield with the signing of Mbiwa. If we didn't have a place for Ruffier anymore with the signing of Loris. So Ruffier was the option to get rid of, and it allowed us to get Mbiwa for a lot cheaper than we originally expected. What do you think of that deal, guys? It was obviously 6 million and Ruffier, who was only worth 5 million, for Mbiwa, who has 91 potential. Just hear that again, 91. He's between 86 and 91, they reckon. And that is ridiculous, to be fair. And we're going to make another play for Remy here. It does involve getting rid of Gouffron. We're going to offer 6 million and Gouffron for Remy here. We just want that goal scorer off the bench. And that's really what I'm looking for. We're going to move around our budget a little bit so we can up the deal to 7 if need be. We've got loads of room on transfer budget and everything like that. So that is what we're going to do. We count down the clock, heading into 7 hours left on the day. Nothing's really happening right now. We continue to advance. No moves really making. And you can see QPR do accept our deal for Remy. We're going to offer him a nice contract here. I did think about giving him a squad role, but I didn't think he'd want to be a rotation player. So I decided not to give him a squad role at all and just hope he joins the club. So maybe that will work. We're not sure yet. Leon still turned down our deal for Granero. We're going to make one last play for 7 million and Gouffron for him. Deal worth around 12 million. They wanted 10 million cash. Hopefully that will work. See, we get a bid here from Inter Milan for Sakho. It's 11 million, so 3 million more than he's worth. I do turn down the deal, not because of the money they offered, but the fact that they've left it so late to put in a bid. I couldn't go out and sign a new defender, so we're not going to go through with that. You see, we do get Remy. We're going to stall it just in case we can pull off the Granera deal, because he's the player I'm definitely looking at more, as we've got many strikers on the bench. But you see Leon break down talks with us, don't want anything to do with it. They've had enough of conversations. We can't meet demands. We're going to have to pick it back up in January. But we go back into the Remy deal here, guys. And we look, and we do confirm the deal. So Gouffron, our 12th man of the season last year, has also left the club. But we do get Remy. What do you think of that deal, guys? Let me know in the comment section below. And now as we head into the last few hours, we're trying to strike a deal for Benzia. We're trying to get offload Henry, who I did have a deal lined up earlier on in the transfer window for 1 million and Henry for Benzia. I just wanted to see if I could get that deal down a little bit more to 500,000, because we didn't have that 1 million to spend really, as I wanted it for next transfer window. But you can see we're counting down as we head into 3 hours remaining. And you'll notice this glitch here. You see the clock did the 4th to 3 hours remaining twice there. And nothing happened. But you can see we do get Loic Remy there, guys. You see Bordeaux are interested in Giroud. Giroud's a guy I did want to make a play for, but unfortunately he is injured for the next 8 weeks. So I'm not taking a risk on that. I may pick him up in January, but I'm not making a risk on that. You see Leon turned down our deal for Benzia, so we try getting him on loan with the chance to sign him at the end of the season. Abdallah Yazin is sold. He is offloaded on loan to Stevenage here, guys. So another one of our young players is going to get some first team experience. See Spurs go and buy Muslera, Uruguayan keeper, great keeper from Galatasaray, I believe. Everton come in for a deal for Dan Gosling, who's been a player we're trying to sell for a long time. They offer us 3.2 million, which is actually 500,000 more than he's worth. Hopefully we can get that deal done, but there's only an hour remaining, so I don't think it's going to happen. You can see here, Leon did accept our loan offer, but unfortunately we couldn't get it done quick enough. So that's not going to go through. You can see Gosling and Everton broke down their talks. 97 million spent on the last bit of the transfer window. And let's look at our squad report here. Hugo Lloris, our new goalkeeper. We got DeBuchy. You see everyone's pretty much improving now, guys. We've got a really strong side here. You see Paul Pogba's already an 81. Ben Arfa's gone up to an 84. This is just the beginning of a great side for us here, guys. You look at everyone's skill set and overall there. We just look like a really strong side. Obviously, not all of these players are big names. Some of them have still got to be sold, like Dan Gosling, Bocally, and James Perch and stuff. But we've really got a strong side. You see the players on loan there, guys. And thanks for watching, guys. I hope you've all enjoyed the episode. Let me know what you think of the transfers. And peace out, YouTube. We're heading into overtime.